What's up, guys? It's Binaryftw here because Binary said awesome, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Robot Wars Judgment. Super Robot Wars, plural, Judgment. Last time we got in the middle of stage 28. I looked it up. Beyond the curtain. And we got our second wave of enemy reinforcements with our true opponents. Shapiro. And these 4 jokers. 3 of whom look so similar that I hardly ever bother to remember the name. I don't think I ever deployed you. Let's fix that problem. Okay, anyone need healing? Yes, you need healing. And then you could just... You know, on second thought, I barely ever get to do this. And we can try it. This won't hit any of my, any of our units, so this should be totally okay. Sadly, probably not gonna hit the other guys, but I can try. And if I get lucky, and I do, then we're good, and I don't have to worry about it. That's an odd order, given that wasn't the order they actually appeared in. Miss, of course. Hit. Yes! 1 down. 2 down. Lucky. And Cypher gets a level, and, Tenya gets a level. I'm gonna move over here a little bit, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. 40, can't use that yet. Well, let's fix that maybe. How much energy do you have left? Oh, I've got a repair kit, so I could use the repair kit on him. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if this will work, is the thing. It is entirely possible that this will just, bounce off the enemy's shield. We'll find out, I guess. Hey, did enough damage. That'll be helpful because these guys are annoyingly tanky, as has been previously discussed. Oh, I should probably heal Gradosian. And Keto will use the missile pods, which probably won't even damage it, but gets rid of its energy, so there's that. And did a little bit of damage. Okay, you, Rowan? Yeah, Rowan can go heal Gradosian a little bit. And here, let's just start dogpiling on this one. Where are my cover options? Izumi. Yeah, I think I'd rather have... He may do that. Her mech's a little bit stronger. She's using Dan Cougar because I don't use Dan Cougar that often, so... You know, you'll be able to see Dan Cougar doing all of his... I forgot to start my timer. Whoops. Doing all Dan Cougar's Dan Cougar-y things. As someone enters the house and potentially comes up on audio. I don't know. Start the timer. Okay. Okay, and then he may counterattacks. And I have nothing to talk about. Yay. Yeah, not much to talk about. But we're making good progress throughout the game. I did a progress check, actually, earlier. And yeah, we're a good ways through. Oh. Because I never showed it off, this animation is different now. I mean, most of them are kind of different, but this one's extra different. It's more different than the others. Because now it's got this little part, which may or may not end up being the thumbnail for this video. I'm trying to get those as thumbnails because they tend to be a little bit more interesting than map. Here's a picture of the current map that we're on. Blah, blah. I know, right? The nerve of that guy. Yeah. Good progress. I'm not sure when Xenoblade will be back up. I think I've got like a couple episodes that are, as of right now, not up yet, so those will probably be going up, but there's like only a couple of those, and I don't know when Ninjas or Aljap will have time to record stuff. So yeah. And I've got another Rick term coming up, so I also might not have time to work on stuff. So yeah, life is life. Oh, right, because Kira still has alert up, if I remember correctly, because Kira countercutted the last thing that attacked him. So Kira still has alert up. Wow, didn't even need the sport attack, because crits are nice. That's one Katanbo? Katanbo down. That's what those were. We've got VMAX ready. Cypher, how's Cypher doing on energy? You're doing alright. And Nadesco might need another resupply. You still need lots more health than that. Okay, let's move you over and wait. And what are your dodgy chances when attacking this dude? Pretty good. I'll take that. I guess I support defended for someone. At sim point. Or took a lot of damage and had to heal. I don't remember. That was a day ago. And I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, but as we approach endgame, the secrets will come to fruition. The first secret we'll actually be getting, not just the condition, but the secret itself, will be in a couple stages. So I'll be able to point that out, and it will be all fine and dandy. That did a fair bit of damage, but of course not enough. And you probably are going to get hit with... Oh. My units are a lot more dodgy than I give them credit for. Is that or Akazuki had alert up, which is also like that's entirely possible, but I think it's just that my units are a lot dodgier than I thought. I don't think I mentioned this before, but I am watching. I started watching the current Super Sentai show. I'm not sure I like these odds, but I'll take them anyway, and we'll go from there. Uchi Sentai Q Ranger, and I really like it so far. They don't use spandex. Their costumes aren't totally spandex, which I like. Their costumes are also all generally unique per Ranger, which I also think is really cool. Just all around, I really like the costume designs. I like what they did, and I hope that it doesn't do a Go Busters and end up not being that popular, because I like Go Busters too, and it also mixed things up. It was, I think, leather costumes instead of spandex, and no one liked it, so not only did it not, like, they not do that ever again, like that kind of thing, they also stopped, they also didn't adapt it to Power Rangers, so, yeah, which is a shame, because I kind of would have liked that, because I liked Go Busters. Because Go Busters is this neat thing where, well, whatever, it's not really important. Those who care can look it up on their own time. Yeah, nah, still watching Kamen Rider X8. X8 is still doing good. They stopped playing the opening for X8 for a while, but now it's back. Move. Let's go a little bit closer. Akazuki has less health, so I'm no thanks, Akazuki. As much as Akazuki is more useless than Ryoko, Ryoko can probably take the hit better. I don't think he was trying to deceive you, Ryoko. He was trying to kill you. Well, it's a robot, so it has no gender. Anyway. All in all, the stage is pretty par for the course. It's rather standard. I don't really think there's much to talk about. These guys have started moving. Well, the ships have. I don't know about their commander units. I don't think we've seen this before, but you'll notice that these units that characters like Charla and those two Gradosian higher-ups, they're sort of mass-produced now. So you can see we have some just generic ones, or generic pilots in those. So yeah, fun times. You can be supplied. Fortunately, that's going to lower the Nadesco's willpower, which sucks because I kind of wants the Nadesco get some will to use map attacks, but oh well. Now let's just move the Nadesco a little bit closer. What are my other options? Pod. Let's see if Akazuki's is better. His shooting stat might be better, because Aikido can't shoot for crap. That's just probably why that did so little damage. Well, that's a shame. Well, that's a shame. You do, Akazuki. It's a crit. Yay for crits. That was not a very powerful crit. I almost want Akazuki to do this just so that, yeah, I'll have Akazuki do this. Just because I don't actually care about his turn. I don't really like him that much. He's not that great, so having him be behind, like, not with the rest of the group isn't a big deal. Another crit. Yeah. And Akatsuki took him out. Of course, that means that Akatsuki gets the experience, but hey. Oh, he's got instinct. Oh, stuff and things are happening. Anyone else's abilities triggered? Nope. Okay. I don't think anyone else has an ability that triggers that way. You could use some heals. How's Pegasus doing? Pegasus is doing alright. I think I'll keep him in there. There. Move up a little bit. Have the Estivalises move up as much as they can without getting into the energy field. I believe I've mentioned this before, but I mean, if they're out of the energy field, it's not so big a deal. It's just that I prefer not having that possibility be a thing. And then I think that's everyone who, yeah, everyone's moved. Heck yeah. Yeah, he literally couldn't. It's crit, not a kill though. Okay. That's Kira's. Wait, I don't know if any of the others can move close enough to attack. Yes. And you were significantly more accurate than the other one. Ryoko's got the barrier, so she can probably take a hit better than Kira can. Or Kira can just do that. Oh, of course he couldn't hit Kira. Kira still had alert up. No wonder. Forgot about that. Again. Whoops. And now the command units begin to move. Most of them anyway. Okay, these two can both be picked off. Actually, he probably has alert up. Stuff's had a 0% chance to hit him, so I'm willing to... wait. No, wait, is that true? I'm a goldfish. Completely forgot what the chance of the other one hitting him is. What can I snipe from here? I can snipe you, but it's not really worth my effort. Well... conflicted. I'll just move over here. And attack him with this. The nice thing about the Gradosians is they're really not... most of them aren't long range. Of course, the commander units, the 4 dudes down there, do have some ranged attacks to be careful of, but these grunts can't do jack up to long range combat, so yeah. Uh, 7 ammo left. I'll take him out with someone with more ammo, actually. Sadly, I don't think that Dan Cougar will be of much use for the rest of the stage. If only because he can't hit for crap. He's a super robot. He doesn't have the highest accuracy in the world. And you're down. Now the others I don't think are as strong. Like these other ones I don't think are as strong. I don't think I'll be able to instantly kill them, but I'm 98% sure they're weaker than the others. I guess I was mistaken. Maybe. Oh, shush you. Okay. Yep. Okay, what else can I do on this fine turn? Did I check Pegasus' health this turn? Probably I did. I didn't, and he can deploy. Granted, these things are a little bit faster, so they'll probably be able to hit him a bit better, but... eh. You know what? I got repair kits. I'll just use one. I'll just have the Nadesco repair kit itself. And you're not going to be much use this phase, so you can just go hide in the ship and regain some health. Let's switch over some lunar frames. He may need some more will, as does Jonathan. Let's have these two go kill some dudes. I refuse to believe this. Okay, sir. Just continue to refuse to believe that your mech has exploded. Don't eject, just get caught in the explosion. Oh, now he's got VMAX. Fun times there. And he should now have 22. Did I call you Jonathan? You. You is not Jonathan. Well, I can't remember if I use this attack, but it is different. I think there's like one more shot. Yeah, that one. And I think cut is also if you haven't noticed, Jonathan is no longer using an X sword. He's using a brain bar. I don't know where he got said brain bar. I don't know if Nelly Brain had one on it. Considering that you can actually attack Nelly Brain. Anyway, unimportant. Whoa. Unimportant. Well, hopefully the rest of this map. We'll wait until next time, everybody. Not the rest of the map, then at the very least, most of the rest of the map. So, until then, everyone.